Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn is my favourite movie in the franchise. Now, the Dragon Ball movies are mixed in terms of quality. There are some good ones like BoJack Unbound and Battle of Gods, and bad ones like Broly Second Coming and Bio Broly. Most of them recycle plots and villains, including Fusion Reborn, and they're usually just an excuse for fight scenes. Now, that's not a bad thing unless the fights suck. Fusion Reborn isn't just the evil villain trying to kill Goku because revenge. That's a pretty common motivation in these movies. So, the plot? An accident in Hell causes the birth of a demon called Janemba, and he warps Hell into his own paradise. It's up to Goku to defeat him, but there is also the problem of all the previously dead villains launching an attack on Earth, with Gohan and Gotenks battling them to save it. That's one hell of a premise to a movie, especially a Dragon Ball movie, an excuse for fight scenes, but being creative with it. The villain for this movie is very much like Majin Buu. I wouldn't call him a complete rip-off due to the effort into his designs and powers with his two forms. The first being fat and jolly with the ability to make clones, energy blasts and interdimensional portal punches. I like the design because it's a giant demon monster with holes in it to fire energy blasts. What's not to love?
They're actually kind of cute. There's not much going on in those noggins though.
It's not the type of thing I expect to see in a Dragon Ball movie, even with the existence of Majin Buu and its tonally confusing art. Speaking of Buu, Janemba later transforms into a more demonic form, which is called Super Janemba. This is actually the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama's favourite design of a movie villain, and I have to agree with him. I love the sleek demonic design from his horns to armour over the skin. On top of all of that, he has teleportation through blocks and being able to change objects into weapons through his evil energy. He works well as an antagonist against our heroes, as he is a force of nature that is pure evil. Hell, I think Janemba is a better villain than Buu due to his powers, designs and position he puts our heroes in. He even wrecked Super Saiyan 3 Goku before Beerus did it on King Kai's planet. He was such a threat that a new entity is called upon to battle him, but I'll get to him in a moment. Janemba has even appeared in other Dragon Ball media, especially the games from Heroes to Xenoverse 2 to Fusions. He is pretty much a boss battle in each game with different forms in each. Xeno form in Heroes after being merged with the 5-star Dark Dragon Ball. Villain form in Xenoverse by Toa and Janembu, which is a fusion of Janemba and Kid Buu from, well, Fusions. Kind of ironic considering the similarities for the developers to literally fuse them together. He definitely had his impact on the franchise along with the being who defeats him. So you may be wondering why this film is called Fusion Reborn. Well, this movie is special for having the one of only two appearances of the being created by the fusion dance between Goku and Vegeta, called Gogeta. They both normally fuse via Potara earrings into Vegito. That fusion has been seen twice in both Z and Super respectively in the Buu and Future Trunks saga. Gogeta has only appeared in this film and GT in the Super Saiyan 4 form. Also, some of the games like Heroes again, his design is similar to Gotenks, especially through the jacket which is created through the fusion dance. Gogeta was something that the franchise was primed to do due to the introduction of the fusion dance, and this film delivers him against a powerful enemy. Hell, I would love to see Gogeta back in the series using other transformations like Super Saiyan 3 and God. It's kind of like seeing Vegeta in Super Saiyan 3. Well, there is always Heroes to see stuff like that. It's kind of a disappointment that he is only in this film for the finale and defeats Janemba in one powerful attack, though just the spectacle of seeing him appear and fight, though briefly, allowed Gogeta to make the jump to the other media, especially the games that I've mentioned, which is really damn cool. But what about the Earth being attacked by the villains? Gohan gets some great moments showing off his powers by taking down Frieza in one hit. Also, Hitler.
I love this. It's been too long.
Frieza isn't the only evil dictator in this movie to get his butt kicked. Gotenks and Trunks deal with him because comedy. They also fuse to create Gotenks to defeat Hitler because fusion. Also, the filler character Pycon is there. Moving on. I also want to praise the direction and animation, especially through the background art. Most of the Dragon Ball movies have generic settings like in a city or a destroyed city. This film, however, has a huge variety of different settings and environments for the fighters to battle in. Hell is turned into a mad sweet shop filled with giant jelly beans that Janemba can throw around the place. The pop art inspired animation within the fight scenes between the boys and Hitler adds to this movie in terms of both action and comedy. The fight scenes coupled with the music add so much more weight to the film as they are some of the best in the franchise. Dragon Ball Z already raised the quality of the fight scenes like with Goku vs Frieza, but this film is something else with the different forms forms and powers clashing. It stands alongside Battle of Gods for its quality and exceeds it in my opinion to become the best Dragon Ball film. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content from yours truly. Also follow me on Twitter through the link in the description.